Jody.
Bruce.
We're here in the same room together again. Sorry, I'm almost falling.
Don't fall.
Yep. All right.
We made it happen.
We made it. So it has been a long, long time since we've recorded together.
I know. I couldn't believe, because we've been doing it via Zoom for so long now that I feel like I see you all the time.
Right.
And then I drove over here and I was like, his house is a different color. I forgot that you got your house painted like a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And then it dawned on me. I'm like, wow, we literally haven't been in the same room. Well, I guess we saw each other. We met up for a beer somewhere.
Yeah, at Belmont Station.
Yeah. So we haven't recorded in person in years.
Right.
So yeah, it's crazy.
I know it's been a long time, but we're here, and it's a special occasion because we get to be in the same room together again, and it's the Oktoberfest beer tasting episode.
Yes. So in other words, I'm gonna get wasted because I haven't been drinking in a while.
That's right.
And we have a plethora. I don't even know, 8, 10, 12 beers.
There's a lot of different beers here. So if you are interested in Oktoberfest German inspired beers, we got them. This is the episode.
Which I'm sure pretty much all of you are.
Yes.
If you've been listening this long.
Yeah. Then you're going to like this. So we're going to drink beer. We're going to talk about things that are going on. We're going to talk about kind of whatever comes up. So
we'll try to keep it sort of concise, but who knows? If you've ever heard one of our drinking episodes, you can...
Yeah, you know what to expect.
We ramble a little bit.
We do. So we should kick it off with our first beer.
I know. I already opened. We were struggling with technical things at the beginning here, so I opened one already.
Yes. And so what is this?
This one is called Hot Off the Pretz. So like pretzel.
Yes.
Hot Off the Pretz by, Flatland Brewing. They've got a crazy font on their can here.
Flatland
Brewing Company.
Okay.
They are in Elk Grove, California.
Nice.
So this is a collab with the Sac Beer Group. I'm assuming maybe Sacramento. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a dark beer, layered with 100% German malt. This dunkel screams with notes of toasted almonds, wheat bread crust, and fresh baked pretzel.
So we have tasters, the little snifters. I don't know whatever you call these little beer tasting sort of
I know, trying to see how
glasses.
Many ounces this was,
yeah, they're pretty small, but they're enough to get a good taste of the beer.
Yeah.
And since we have a lot of beers,
I'm glad you did that because I was like, I don't.
Yeah. So this helps, and I will say this beer is damn good. I'm super impressed.
It's a real amber colored. It's kind of a darker amber color.
Smooth. It's malty.
Yes.
It's
a good one to start off with. I really like these dunkels.
Yes.
Which I don't remember what.
Dunkel is like a darker beer. Yeah.
So it's dark.
Yes. I'm gonna guess with my grasp of the German language that Dunkel is like dark beer.
Yeah,
dark.
This is a nice one. I really like this.
Like it's getting Dunkel outside. That's
exactly what they say.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
It begs to be consumed by the leader.
Yeah, it's good. This is one that you could really get down on, and it's so smooth and easy to drink that you would get down on it and be very surprised when you started to feel it.
Yeah, it's only 4.6, so it's not crazy high, but yeah, those will creep up on you for sure.
That's the other good thing about a lot of these seasonal beers for Oktoberfest-ish, fall-ish beers. A lot of them are not super high ABV.
Yeah, which I know I was like, I don't want to get a bunch of really dark ones, but
right. Yeah.
Oh.
So
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, so it's good. Also, speaking of good, you just launched a new web design
for bearskin.com. You can go check it out if you haven't already seen it. I've been working quite a while on all the back end stuff, trying to update our website because it's been too long since we've updated it, but I'm always really nervous about doing that kind of stuff because I'm worried there's going to be he can't pour.
My pour was horrible. That was really bad.
I'm always worried about the weird plugins or some sort of weird tracking thing isn't gonna convert over. But I was doing lots of reading about all the stuff. So it took me a little while, and then I'm sure there's still a few little tweaks I got to make. And
It is scary to do, especially when your website is what people come to buy your product.
It's the main place people go to buy stuff.
You don't want to mess it up. Yeah.
And
So
it kind of, I wanted to get it done before the new launch.
right.
What month are we in? Gonna be
it is October.
October. I'm
Yes.
like, what the hell?
Where are we?
What's going on? That's the kind of couple weeks it's been. I wanted to make sure it was done before that, so I could, make sure there were no big errors going on. So
Right.
so check it out. Let me know.
Yeah.
Send a message. Let me know how lovely it is.
It looks great. Yeah. Yeah. I like the change.
If
definitely.
you have critiques, I don't want to hear it.
there we go. There we go.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Constructive criticism or not.
Yes.
Don't tell us any. Yeah. There we
It's
go.
done. That's how it's going to be.
Yeah. There we go.
That's
Well,
funny.
good. Yeah. So, all right. I feel like we should keep this show on the road.
Yes,
so,
yes. What do you want to try?
I think, you know what? Let's get into. Okay, I've got this Weiheistefeiner Vitus. I'm gonna guess. It is. I've had. It's a Weizenbach. So
That is the longest name.
Yeah.
N-E-R. Okay.
Weihenstefeiner. Stefaner. Look it up on YouTube. You'll be able to find somebody who can pronounce it.
It'll be on our Untapped list. That's what I was looking it up on.
There we go. Or on our Untapped list.
Ooh, that's a really long name.
Yep.
This one is it's directly from Germany. But
Germany.
Yep.
Yes. This is
Freezing.
this is a good German beer that has been around for a long time. It's a 7.7%.
As we were just saying,
I know.
They're all low.
Yeah,
This one's
yeah.
a 7.
We were wrong.
Excuse me. This is a Weizenbach.
Yeah. Any idea what?
Excuse me.
Let's see. Let's see here.
The German style Weizenbach is a wheat version of the German style Bach,
Oh.
or a bigger and beefier Dunkelweizen.
All right. Well, there we go.
Oh yeah, this one's really light colored.
Wheatbach. Smells beery, doesn't
I
it?
was like, oh, what is that?
I don't know. A little wheat, little beer. Yes.
Smell it.
Let's see. Yeah, smell it. We're gonna work on getting better about our descriptions for our beers.
It's almost got like a spicy. I can't tell what it is.
It does. It's almost like a. Ooh, it
All right, let's
does.
see what it
That's impressive.
The fruity smell of diced apricots joins aromas of citrus, cloves, and hints of banana. Oh, that's what it is.
Cloves and banana. I get that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
it smells sort of like banana bread, kind
Yeah.
of. It's like-
Yeah. Huh.
As I inhaled it in my nose.
Nice. I like that. It's good.
The Vitus.
Vitus.
That's what this one is called.
Yeah.
It's saturated with fine yeast and a creamy foam. It's a specialty with a round character based on the extra long storage time. Oh, how long did they store it? Brewed according to our centuries-old brewing tradition and the something place. That I'm not going to
Yeah,
butcher the names
you're not
of all
gonna
these
pronounce
German
it?
places. Sorry, y'all.
Well,
Just because my last name is German doesn't mean I know how to say these things.
well, it's it's tricky. Let's see.
I feel like I don't want to make it even worse than.
Yeah, I understand. It reminds me of another beer. I'm trying to remember the specific beer that it is. Reminds me a little bit of Blue Moon, but that's not what I was thinking of.
Blue Moon.
Blue, a little bit of that weedy, but that's not. It's some of the other stuff that's in there that I'm tasting. That's
I kind of like that.
Hoegaarden. It reminds me of Hoegaarden.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
Is that from
It's-
Whoville?
Hoegaarden.
Oh yeah.
It's spelled Hoegaarden, but it's.
I was like,
Yes.
it's from Whoville.
I know. For a long time, I thought it was Hoegaarden.
Oh wow,
Somebody's like, no.
that's what it looks like.
They're like, no, that's Hoegaarden.
So
yes,
maybe we'll have to put it on the list.
yeah, it's good. I like it. Very flavorful, very clovey.
Yeah, that's weird. The bananas and the clove. It really. Once I was like, it's kind of spicy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Not like hot spicy, but just like it's got spices in there.
Totally.
That'll be scary though. That's a 7.7. So.
Ooh, yes, yeah. That's one to take your time and enjoy. Yeah. So let's see what's up in my world. So by the time you hear this, we will have an article up about Warby Parker's one of their newer releases. Warby Parker is an eyeglass brand that they have some relatively inexpensive frames that are really stylish. You've probably heard of Warby Parker. They're big. They're all over. They do some pretty solid glasses for bigger heads.
Yeah.
And they came out with a new collection that's called the Everyday Collection. And it is specifically more for people who are they're out there doing things. They're doing things that are a little more active or moving around a lot, or maybe they're a little sweatier. And one of the things that I run into as a bigger person is that I'm a heavy sweater, and I think even if I was a smaller person, it runs in my family. There's a lot of perspiration. So keeping your glasses on your face and not having them slide around.
Yeah,
it's hard to find frames that work for that, and
especially when you're like actually like if you're working in the garden or you're doing stuff, working on your car, or whatever. You're like
totally.
You start sliding down. You're like, oh god.
I've got a pair of glasses that I was just wearing that have done that all day today. They are not the Warby Parkers. I threw on some different ones for something else, and they were sliding off my face a lot. The Warby Parkers, however, they have these at the nose and at the ears, right at the back. They have these kind of, it's like a rubber that helps them stay in place, and it really works. It's amazing. I was super impressed. They're more flexible. You can't tell by looking at them. They look like any other kind of glasses, but they are they're made to really stay in place and to kind of work with you. They had a few different colors and a bunch of different styles, and the style that I got has kind of this. It's almost like this, like translucent kind of green. Frame, and I really like it. It is also the very first time that I've had sunglasses, prescription sunglasses.
I do miss that,
because you can do them. You can get them as just regular glasses, which I mean they'll look kick-ass that way too.
Yeah.
But I really wanted sunglasses because I've never had prescription sunglasses, and so I haven't been able to wear sunglasses in decades.
Yeah,
So I wanted to be able to wear sunglasses, and it turns out that my vision has changed to where I have I'm totally blanking on the specific name of this of the type of lens, but it's is it progressives, where at the bottom it's for reading, at the top it's for see. Yeah, there's no line. You can see further away. I mean, and it's awesome. I really like
in sunglasses.
Yeah, I got that in the sunglasses.
Nice.
So I got that in the sunglasses. The sunglasses look really kick-ass. I'm very, very excited about the way that they look. And the hardest thing has been remembering to wear them because they're sunglasses. And if you haven't, I've been wearing glasses for 30 years. And so it's like,
you got to switch them out, or
and
then you forget your like it's in the car where it's like. You leave your regular glasses in the car, and then you get out and you have your sunglasses on, and you go inside and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Totally, and that's always the thing. Is like, walking around. The first day that I took them out and tested them, I tested them for a couple weeks before writing about them, just to really put them through their paces and make sure they worked. The first time I took them out, went out and we were outside all day, and then we went to a restaurant, a couple stores. And I'm wearing my sunglasses in the restaurant and the store, and I realized I'm wearing my sunglasses inside, and I felt extra douchey. So
So the time I miss having prescription sunglasses when I'm driving lately, when the sun gets just that certain height when you're like, it's right at the end of the road, and you're like, so my cheat is I have some, random bearskin sunglasses that I just put over my glasses.
Yes,
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice.
that's my solution to that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have 2 pairs of glasses on when I'm driving.
Hey,
Super safe. But
whatever works.
hey, it's better than like not seeing anything. So.
That is true. That is
But,
true.
yeah.
So yeah, I definitely would say check out the article on chubster.com. You can see you'll see my smiling face wearing the
Ooh,
yes,
smiling.
yes. I know they were so good that I cracked a smile in a photo. So yeah, but I'm super impressed with them and they really work. I actually took them out on a bike ride and they stayed in place. It does with the progressives, and this won't be a problem for lots of people, but if you do the progressive thing, it just takes some time to get used to because looking down is for reading, but looking up is for looking further away.
So you got to move your head a little bit.
So
more.
yeah, well, it's also just knowing don't look like if you're moving, don't look down to the bottom of the lens because it does something crazy.
Yeah.
Like the way it moves is not normal, and it'll throw you off. So
When you're riding your bike and
totally,
it's like what? Oh
yeah. Now that's a progressives thing. That is not a Warby Parker
you just
thing.
Get used
yeah.
to it. Yeah.
That's an old Bruce thing. So apparently, as my eyes are getting older, here we are. But
I won't say anything about that. I need to go get my.
But I'm telling you that I would get these frames both with sunglasses and without because
And there's everyday wear or something.
they are. It's their everyday collection. Yeah. So we'll put a link in the notes so you can check that out. We'll have links so you can check out the things that we were talking about. Definitely look at the new bearskin and look at those glasses because just because the season the summer heat is over does not mean that you don't need sunglasses or even just new glasses. I mean, these are great. I just like the fact that they are made for kind of standing up to more of the things you might put your glasses through. I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All
right.
So the next one, it's another collaboration with Wayfinder Beer here in Portland.
Ooh.
And Zogelhaus.
Zoigelhaus.
That one?
Yes.
That's another Portland brewery.
So, if I can jump in,
Yeah.
Zoigelhaus is
Zygo?
yes, they are like a German brewery, German inspired brewery here in Portland. That's down in the old neighborhood that we used to live in before we moved out here, and they do some really good German beers, and they've been around for quite a while now. Doing some really good stuff. So anything that's like a collaboration with them, I'm down with.
So this one's called Decocted Dunkelweizen?
Decocted Dunkelweizen. All right.
Whatever the hell that means. Damn near.
Let's see who's on the front there. Oh, that looks like my buddy Tyler Jacobs there.
Yeah, it does.
The picture of. There we go. Nice.
Oh, there we go. I was like, it doesn't have much. It is in Untapped, but it doesn't have much of a description. A true doppelganger makes you stop and look, even question your senses. Our award-winning breweries are led by guys who are have very similar philosophies on brewing German ales and lagers. While not clones of each other, they are indeed masters of their trade. Take a second look and see what these two bearded men with a combined 38 years of brewing. Okay, this isn't about the beer. That's about them. But it's about the brewmeisters from the two Wayfinder and
Zoigelhaus.
Zoigelhaus.
Yep. So my guess is if we're looking at the name, I have no idea what decocted means, but Dunkelweizen. So we're gonna guess it's a dark Hefeweizen, maybe
A malty, Belgian-y, caramely. Ooh, more banana. Oh,
yes, I definitely get
I
that.
almost started drinking out of the can here.
I know we're here in the same place. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, this is another darker,
Yeah.
amber-colored one. So yeah, the Dunkelweizen.
Yep.
It's a wheat beer. German-style Dunkelweizen can be considered a cross between a German-style Dunkel and a Hefeweizen.
Nice.
Distinguished by its sweet maltiness and chocolate-like character.
Well, there we go.
Also have banana and clove.
All right. Yeah, I like it. I get the banana, get a little bit of the cloviness.
Yeah, not quite as banana clovey as that other
The
one.
Vitus, yeah.
But this one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is a 5.3
Nice.
ABV and a 15 IBU, so no big deal there. Got some good beers. I'm gonna have to Zeugel
House.
Zeugel House.
You should definitely go over there. It's cool.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of good beers, and their food's pretty good too. If you're in Portland and you're making the beer rounds, go to Zeugel House.
A lot of places.
There are a lot of places. If you're making the rounds and you're in Portland, let us know because we want to go with you.
Yes.
Yes. So.
I haven't been to this one.
Yeah.
So another thing going on with me is I finally went to the doctor and I've been concerned about my blood pressure for a while, kind of ignoring it and not wanting to deal with it. And it was kind of serious. So I had to kind of go to the ER for a while. And I've never had so many different tests and x-rays and MRIs and CAT scans and blood draws. But everything is pretty good everywhere else. Like there wasn't anything major other than just my blood pressure being high.
Okay.
My heart's a little enlarged, but with the right meds, it's going to come down.
Okay.
My first batch of blood pressure meds, I did not get along.
Ooh. Yeah.
I was very dizzy and nauseous and really sleepy. So I missed 2 days of work and then missed out on a big thing I was supposed to do on a Saturday. Stopped taking them, went back to the doctor on Sunday, got new meds, been pretty good on those. No, nothing crazy. Blood pressure is coming down slowly but surely.
Nice.
So have some follow-up visits because they say it takes a while to find the right combination of blood pressure meds and all that stuff to get everything calibrated, and so
okay,
I'm on the right track to get it down.
Well, that's great. I think even just taking that step and going to the doctor is sometimes the hardest part.
Yeah.
Especially I know for me, it can be easy to be like, okay, well, this doesn't feel good, or I feel like there's something wrong, but do I really want to go to the doctor? I don't want to deal with all that, and putting it off it's never good. Never.
It just gets worse.
Yeah.
Because she said that, she'd never seen blood pressure that high without more severe symptoms or things going on.
Okay.
She's like, you could have had a stroke at any time, or something bad could have happened, but luckily I got in there before.
Okay.
She kept asking me, "Are you having any chest pains?" I was like, "No."
Wow.
Every couple of minutes, "Are you sure? No chest pains?" I was like, "No."
That's well. In that case,
I was like, "Well, maybe. No, I'm fine."
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
So,
oh man.
So don't mess around with your heart. I've had heart palpitations, but that's just a symptom of the high blood pressure, the really high blood pressure apparently. Okay. So I was worried that there was something really major going on with my heart. So I was like, just ignore it and pretend like nothing's wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's good. It's good that you went and got it done. I have a doctor's appointment in a couple days. It's been a while since I've gone, and so my doctor, it was that annual time to get back in there. Like, it's been a while. Why don't you come in? So gonna go in and go through all of that. There's always a little stress around going in anyway. I'm so used to over the years, getting the you need to lose a little weight kind of thing. So you always prepare yourself for that. But now as you're getting older, you start thinking, okay, I've got all this other stuff, but it's the same kind of thing where it's like, you just have to go and do it. Yeah. And I think after the last couple of years and, family stuff and all of that, it's like, you don't want to put any of that stuff off. You
never know any. Yeah.
Right.
Cause I had tried I'll eat better and I'll try to work out, and then I felt really crazy when I worked out, and she's like, yeah, it's probably good that you stopped because you were putting undue stress on your heart with the high blood pressure. So once we get it kind of down to a more normal level, I can start worrying about health and diet and exercise again. And
well, good. Yeah.
It's one thing that it's getting under control. There's a few others that we're working on. So
well, hey, take it little by little and go from there.
It feels good though. The doctors were all really good and
yes,
made it as fun or not as traumatic as it could be.
Right.
I'm not like afraid of doctors or anything. I just am like, oh God, what the hell kind of shit are they gonna find, or
Yeah.
how horrible is it gonna be? Am I gonna die tomorrow? Like,
Right.
I'd rather
Yeah.
not know and just like go out there. Like, whatever.
Right. Can I just go, like go in a poof of smoke and disappear? Could that
I
happen?
want a little glitter though.
Yeah, a poof of smoke, a poof of glitter.
Yes.
Could I just go out
Kind
and
of
poof
like
of glitter?
what is that? Yes, I'll just like explode into glitter.
Yep, I like it.
A glitter explosion.
So for our next beer, speaking of glitter
And
explosions,
I was like, no, I'm gonna giggle.
for our next beer, we're gonna keep going with the Weizenbachs. I have another Weizenbach. So we had the Vitus from Hinstefiner. I don't know, whatever. From them. But now we've got another Weizenbach from Ayinger. Ayinger?
I feel like I've heard of this one before.
Ayinger.
That's the brand, right? This.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can just imagine people like screaming at their CarPlay or
Just shaking
their
their
at their
Is there
their
a year on
phones.
this one?
This one is a no, there is not. No, there's not.
Do this one, the
But
generic one.
there's a trick that I have not not
There's
used.
a scanner.
A scanner.
Oh my God, I'm trying to.
There's so Untapped. If you're using Untapped, you can just scan
the barcode.
the barcode, and it automatically puts in your beer instead of you having to do it. And
Instead of trying to type out long
Totally.
German words.
Yep.
Now you tell me.
Ayinger, Ayinger, whatever.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta finish this last
Oh
one.
yeah, let me pour this. I know, trying to pronounce the beer. Just
So this is a Weizenbach.
and my pours are sucking tonight. I apologize. At least it's been mine and not yours so far. So let's.
No, this is another 7.1. All yours are higher.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. Maybe it'll go down after this. We'll see. All right, here we go. Yes.
Weizenbach.
Weizenbach. Yep.
It's a wheat version of the German. Wait, we already said.
Yes. So let's see. We'll have to see if it's as good as the other Weizenbach. No, it's not as good as the other one. No, it's a lot lighter and kinda-
The IBU. I feel like the IBU should be. It says 0, but it's kind of bitter. But
Yeah.
It's probably not the.
it just feels light to me. It feels like not as substantial as the other.
Because all the other ones were like that bready kind of pretzels and whatever.
Yeah, and like the Vitus, I think
That was good.
Yeah, I really like that. I still think that first one, the hot off the pretz, is the best so far. So, yeah, it's a Weizenbach. So,
It's a top fermented and unfiltered wheat Bach beer.
yeah,
Color is golden with copper tones. Aroma is typical and unique for the Anger wheat beers. You will find low bitterness and dry taste. I don't know. It feels like way more bitter than the other ones.
yeah, not loving this one.
It says banana. I don't get banana. Well, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I get a little of the clove, but it is not. I definitely don't like this as much as the others.
Two thumbs down on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
Who my friend was this? You? It was. You had this before.
Oh, there we go. What rating?
No, you literally just did it.
Oh.
2 seconds ago you had it. I was like, oh.
That's true. I did just chug it down.
I was like, oh, oops, never mind.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's funny. I was like, oh no, that was 2 seconds ago. Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of those nights. That's how these beer tastings go. It's been a long time since we've done one of these.
Yeah, well, it was probably. Well, was it like a holiday one maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we've done some of the Zoom ones, but it's not the same as you being in the same place and doing it. That's the thing. Yeah.
And just going out with a poof of glitter.
Yes. Going out with a poof of glitter. Yes.
So another thing that's going on with me, I got my second monkeypox vaccination this week.
Nice.
Whatever, and it's itchy and red and crazy looking. So that's exciting.
Is it So is it at all like, some of the COVID where you get the booster and you don't feel so good
No,
after? No,
no,
no side effects.
no, like side effects. Just the itchy red bump.
Nice.
The first one I was like nothing, but this one I don't remember. It's something dermal. It's like just under the skin or just in the. Excuse me.
Okay.
Transdermal. I don't know what it's called.
Something.
Some sort of style of an injection. It's just like under the skin.
Okay.
So this really big red itchy thing is my monkeypox.
Nice.
So one pandemic to the next weird thing to the
Right. Yep. Yep.
on and on and on. Oh, was that from your
Yes.
when you went to Oktoberfest here somewhere?
So yeah. So
That was a dark one.
someday I want to go to the actual Oktoberfest in Germany, but until then, you have to make it work with whatever's local. And luckily, outside of Portland, there's a town called Mount Angel, and Mount Angel is a little town where you can tell there's not a whole lot going on throughout the year, except for the 3 or 4 days that they do their Oktoberfest celebration, and it takes over a good portion of the downtown area, most of this town, and thousands, tens of thousands of people at least
Oh, really?
come to this town. I mean, it's tons of people. I wish I had pictures from the crowds, but I mean, it's crazy. This little town just gets taken over for Mount Angel Oktoberfest.
Right.
There's a restaurant that's downtown that on the hour it has this bell tower thing, but instead of just being a bell tower, it's also these carved figures, and so there's a little I don't know, Dutch, well, I guess German boy and girl. They're on a swing.
Yeah.
There's all these different I couldn't even tell what's happening. There were I might have been some Native American little wooden things, maybe some pilgrim. I don't know. There were a ton of different things, and they're all on each floor of this building, and so this bell goes off, and there's a song that plays,
a crazy cuckoo clock thing, and
and it plays a popular German, traditional German song that I noticed there were some people who were kind of singing along. My mother-in-law was with us when we were out there, and she knew the song.
Oh,
I knew it because it was the song that they use in the opening of the Amazon show.
Oh.
Is it Man in the High Tower?
Oh,
Which came out a few years back, and it's and I can't remember what.
Yeah,
but
it makes sense.
But yeah,
They
so
play that.
so it's that song. So every time I hear it, I'm like, yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool thing, and they have a bunch of different beer gardens, different kinds.
Yeah.
They have one or two that are indoors, and they have live bands playing, and sometimes they're playing traditional kind of stuff. Sometimes they're just knocking it out. I mean, this year it was they were rocking. I don't even remember what they were playing, but it was not German music. It
wasn't the Oompa music, the polka stuff?
They started out with some of that, and then all of a sudden it was like Carry On My Wayward Son or something.
Wait, what's going on?
They're like, we're done. We're done with this schnitzel shit.
Yeah, we've been drinking too. Now we want to have fun.
Yeah, and so it was just
that'd be funny.
Yeah,
cool. Because I know the Prost, the German little place by me. Mm-hmm. I always want them to be playing polka music in the background, but it's always more hard rock or metal stuff, and I'm always this would be just that much better if it was just some weird polka music in the background.
and it's good, and it's totally a vibe. It's if you have that, it's so good.
Yeah, so, but I could understand trying to work there. If you go there very often, that would be too much.
Yeah. So, but I mean, there's so many people. It's all of the roads are packed. They close them off. People walk. They have this whole downtown area with all these booths for food and stuff, and they've got restaurants and a couple bars. They set up all these different beer gardens for different kinds of themes and things like that. Yeah. They even have wine if you want that. Okay. Lots of different traditional German foods, and you can just kind of go into these places and hang out, and it's a lot of fun. They really do a cool thing, and there's a beautiful church And I mean, this church is ridiculous. It's like this big, just like giant steeple, beautiful church. It's there that they have open for
and
some
it's really
reason.
only just for Oktoberfest?
I mean, I think that everything
do
in
like
the
a Christmassy thing, probably.
I don't know. I don't know why they had the church open. I don't know where the church ties into all of it. But I actually walked into the church for the first time this year. I've gone probably 5 years out of the 7 or 8 that I've lived here.
Weird.
And I'd never gone into the church, but it's a beautiful church. I still have no idea why people were going in there.
Right.
But
well, yeah.
Yeah, and then they have like a kids area where they have rides and stuff, but they're all free.
It's really creepy that all I put was MT in my search here, and it was like Mount Angel Oktoberfest.
Oh, it knows. It's listening to us. Yep.
The largest folk festival in the Northwest.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like it's a big Oktoberfest, and a ton of people show up. And I mean, they've also got like there was a gazebo that had like actual
St. Mary Church, that big thing?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That is like
and it's beautiful. It's beautiful for, as far as churches go. It's a very pretty church. So, yeah, I was mighty impressed. But the highlight of the entire experience was that they were selling beer in those big boots. I got a big plastic boot with a beer that we actually have here that we're going to break out shortly.
That one in the can, right?
I wish. You've got another beer here in the mini fridge, right?
Yep,
yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Yes. Oh,
any of those?
Oh, I see. All right. Yes,
that looks good.
That does. Let's break that open.
It's got a man with crazy.
It does.
It's another Wayfinder. This one was recommended from the McMiniman's bottle shop over in the Pearl.
Nice.
Whichever one that is. I don't know. There's too many of them. I can't remember.
Yep.
It's a premium fest beer.
Okay.
Golden Smooth Multi Oktoberfest. Weizen style lager. What does that say? Freiheit? Free? I don't know.
Freiheit.
I know it's like Freiheit.
I think it's Freiheit.
What does that say?
Freiheit. Fright.
I'm not prepared. He grabbed this one. F-R-E.
Yeah. I just did that as a surprise. So.
That's all right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This one, like I said, is Wayfinder. It's a Portland brewery. A fest beer, Golden Smooth Multi Oktoberfest Weizen style lager.
Okay.
Weizen style lager.
Weizen. It's a Weizen style. They just throw the word Weizen on there for anything. Is Weizen wheat? Is that what we've deduced at this point? Smells like beer.
Oh, that word means freedom in German.
Weizen?
No, no, the free height.
Okay. Freiheit.
It's freedom.
Freedom.
Sorry.
Well, there we go. This is a very traditional.
You don't like this one?
It's a beer. I mean, it's fine. It's good. I'm feeling it tonight. This is
Golden Smooth Multi Oktoberfest Weizen style lager. Oh yeah, that is really different.
I mean, you know how it is when we drink these beers. Sometimes we're doing it at 11 a.m. and it's hard to blow through a beer.
It's hard to get into it.
Yeah. But this is good. I mean, all of these beers here probably help, but
incredibly sessionable beer. So it's very drinkable. It's very much like a strong export Helles.
Helles. I think it's Helles. Which looks like Hell's, but
it looks like Hell's.
Yeah, nobody who knows.
I'm reading this thing. It's reference to the area of Munich where the Allies freed the German people of Nazi rule, as well as an 80s new wave band that we love.
Well, there we go. I mean, it's good. I like that it's very different from everything else we've had.
Yeah, it is very different.
It's drier.
That Feist beer. Yep. German lager style.
Fest beer. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
This one, it's a 5.7 again. All mine are low ABV.
Well, that's good. I think most of them are supposed to be like that. I say, and then the next one will be like 11%. Yeah.
A couple of my friends have had this before.
Yes. Yes.
Robert, Brandon, Brad. I don't know you.
Okay.
I have friends that on here that I don't know. Sorry.
Let's see.
Put it on the list. Add to list.
Yes. Definitely check out our list at Untapped. Get the Untapped app. That'll make it a whole lot easier for you to.
I got to remember the scanner thing.
Yeah, to find.
Excuse me. To
your favorite beer that you hear us drinking here on Heavy Conversation.
Where did you find that? Oh, right here. I see it. Never mind.
And we drink a lot of different kinds of beers. Usually we don't drink multiple beers in one episode. You know, if you're new to the show, welcome. And listen to some of the other episodes as well, because this is one of our special episodes where we drink a lot of beer. So, you know, a little different from some of the other things that we do. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
What else is going on with you?
Any
freedom related?
Freedom. Well, freedom for better skincare, better skin.
Free your skin.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about.
I might need some of that. My nose has been freaking out lately.
Yes, I want to talk about how how my love for this specific product that I've started using for skincare that has kind of changed the game for me. I've always had not great skin, and so it's been difficult to find things. You know, it's combination, so it's oily. You get dry patches. Always break out pretty regularly. Oh, okay. You know, that kind of thing. As I've gotten older, it's gotten a little better, but it's still kind of there. One of the PR pitches that came to Chubster was for a brand called Disco, and Disco does men's skincare, I guess. Okay. And they sent out a variety pack of their products, and I used these products for a couple months, loved them, and now I'm just buying the stuff because it's phenomenal. So Disco does a hydrating face moisturizer, and it has been like the best thing that I've ever used.
Disco skincare for men.
Yeah. So Disco, is it Disco Skin? What's their...
Is that?
Yeah, is it Disco? Let's Disco. It's letsdisco.com.
All right.
Yeah, and so it's skincare simplified. And so they have all these different products, and I can tell you that the ones that I really dig are the moisturizer is amazing. It's like mind-blowing for me as far as my kind of skin and dealing with that. But they also have like this charcoal face cleanser stick. Now, I don't use the other things as much, but I do use them. Okay. Because a lot of times if I like exfoliate or whatever, my face just gets red and it gets all torn up and
angry.
Yeah. So, but I use the charcoal face cleanser. Sometimes I'll kind of break all that stuff out. They have an exfoliating face scrub. Now, believe it or not, it's good to use these things every so often. You don't have to do it all the time, but if you use them every so often, it's good. It can really work out well. So I think I had maybe the starter kit. I don't know. They sent a bunch of different things, and they have like face masks and, you know, an anti-aging kit, which, you know, take that for whatever it's worth. You know, I'm going to age, and I'll try to moisturize as I go along. We'll see how that works. I really like the moisturizer. The charcoal thing is pretty cool. I've got a few other products as well. I think I've got the cleanser and the exfoliating scrub. And it's just like, you know, it smells pretty good, or there's no smell. It's easy to use, and it's been great for my skin. And like I said, I've got combination skin, so it's like, you know, if you can find something that actually works well, then you're in a good place. So I highly recommend Disco. They have a 30-day better skin guarantee. And like I said, most times I would call, you know, I'd call bullshit on some of these things. But I definitely feel like there's a difference since I've been using this stuff. And I don't know that I can say that about any other skin products that I've used. It's not something that I really set out to. I wasn't trying to find, a moisturizer that was going to work. That's never really been my thing. And even when
Yeah.
they sent this to me, that was not the case. I wasn't like, I'm trying to find something. So the fact that it worked
Nice.
was a pleasant surprise, and I really like it. And yeah, you can. They've got it where you can buy it. You can buy it individually. You buy it once, or you can do a subscription thing, and they deliver it every 2 months, basically.
Nice.
Whatever whatever you subscribe to. I would say at the least, do the moisturizer, give it a try, and see what you think.
Moisturizer is probably, for me, is the most important thing.
Totally.
Well, moisturizer, SPF is that's kind of my go-to thing. And then
Absolutely.
I use like a pimple stick every once in a while. My nose will just randomly start breaking out because I'm really oily.
Yeah.
In my T-zone, I'm like forehead and nose, I'm really oily. So
when it comes to I've got the squeeze kind of like spot treatment, and then I've got like those pimple patches.
okay.
And if I had those when I was a teenager, if they were around, it would have been a game changer.
Right.
And we've got a 12-year-old in the house now who's starting to break out regularly. And so we're like, please wash your face.
Yeah.
Please, and you have to really be on
you'll
it.
thank me.
Use the stick. Use the,
You'll thank me later.
Yeah.
Just wash your face.
Totally. So yes, check it out. Disco Skincare. Very much recommend it.
Nice.
Speaking of recommendations, the beer in the boot came from Hofbrau.
Hofbrau.
Yes, Hofbrau Munchen, which I think Munchen might be.
Excuse me?
Yes, pardon me. Might be Munich. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Munchen. I don't know. I'm sorry if you're in Munich and you're throwing your phone across the room, setting your phone on fire because we're butchering all of your words.
Scan it.
But it's Hofbrau Dunkel, so it's a
whatever.
yeah, it's a
it is a dark one.
it is. It's a good one. This is good. It's smooth. It is.
Oh, this was the one you had in the Mount Angel.
Yes, I've had this many times over the years, and it has never let me down. So yeah, please.
Now that I know about scanning it,
I know
excited.
the beer scanning thing for Untapped.
Thank you.
They've definitely made life easier.
So another
Let's see here.
crazy brewery in Germany.
Yes, Hofbrau.
Well, there's like really long names.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm not doing that. Wow, Statches Hofbrauhaus.
Yeah. I was like, nope, sorry.
Yeah, I know. Next episode, we're just gonna have to have someone German come in and just say all of these.
I could have, but a lot of times they're not like they're just names, so it's like they're not words,
Right.
They're names, so it's like weird.
But just having somebody who can pronounce.
This one's only a 5.5 ABV, so
Okay.
that's good.
Yep.
Dark beer existed in Bavaria long before light beer. Oh
Yes.
boy, we're gonna have a history.
Yep.
This is the type of beer to be brewed at Hofbrauhaus when it was founded. Today, when beer lovers all over the world talk about dark beer, they usually mean a Munich-style beer. Today, Hofbrau Dunkel, the archetype Bavarian beer, is still as popular as ever. A beer in the traditional Munich style, dark, malty, smooth, sweet, and light.
Yep. Yes, this is a good, smooth, tasty beer that I can always drink, and I mean we've talked about it many times. I'm not the biggest fan of dark beers, but this
is not a typical. It's still light in like
right,
mouthfeel and all that stuff. Like it still tastes like a lighter beer.
Right. Yes.
You're starting to get to me a bit.
Yeah, you're starting to feel it. Yes. Yes, it's a dark lager, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it's good. Hofbrau. But the beer that I had at Mount Angel Oktoberfest was the Hofbrau Oktoberfest, I believe. So,
This one's pretty good.
and if you're listening to this, you can probably at Heavy Convo or on Chubster or Bearskin or somewhere, you'll see a picture of me with a boot full of Hofbrau. So,
Nice. The traditional German-style Dunkel should have chocolate-like, roast malt, bread-like, or biscuit-like aromas.
I get the roastiness, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give this one, I'll probably do a 4 or 5 probably
Nice.
on that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
It's like a surprising,
Mm-hmm.
at first I was like, I don't know.
Not too shabby. Speaking of not too shabby, I've had a couple weeks now with my iPhone 14.
Oh, did you?
Yes, and so
Oh.
things that I like about it, the always-on screen, this always-on display. So, if you're touching it, it lights up. But if you just like set it down,
go dark.
it'll just go kind of dark and keep your time. And whatever else you can change this out with
decide what
widgets.
you want.
Yeah.
Does it go dark though?
No, not unless you set it to do that.
Okay.
Apparently, if you put it down like this, it
face
will.
down? Okay.
Yeah. It also, if you have an Apple Watch and you set it down in one room and you walk to another one and you're in another room for a while, it will turn off the screen because it knows you're not there.
Okay.
I like it though. I feel like I had an iPhone 12 before, so I try to upgrade every other year,
I
and
think I have the 12 as well.
yeah, and I really like the 12. I like the little notch thing is just this circle deal, but if you're doing a call or something like that and you have your phone open and you can go back to the call, this will show the call, the little notch shows the call, and you can kind of press it and it'll take you back to it. It's pretty cool the way all of that works. But it feels faster, it's smoother when it scrolls. It's the camera. I got the iPhone 14 Pro because I wanted the camera.
Yep.
And the camera does it takes really good photos. I was really happy with some of the photos. I had to change some things to make sure that it got to use like the raw the raw version of so just kind of being able to take different pictures. Trying to think of what I think like that, So
that what sort of setting is that?
There's like a raw. You have to turn something on so that it uses the 48
the
megapixels.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does the other side, the camera thing, look like?
Yeah. It's
basic. Well, it's bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's got
the lenses are bigger.
Yeah. Do you have the 12 or the 13?
I don't know. I was just trying to figure that out. Actually, I was like, I thought we had the same one, and now I'm like, where is it? How do you?
The cinematic video is really cool. Which is
iPhone 12 Pro.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a cinematic video setting that's also cool. It was on the 13 as well. I really dig it. I like I like the way that it works. I definitely don't feel like I'm going to need to upgrade in a year,
Okay.
I think it feels like it's worth it. And it feels like at this point with Apple products that that's kind of where we're at, is like every other year with the phones. The other stuff I can kind of hold on to, for however long, but
yeah, I mean, I'm still like fine with this, but yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of upgrade on the phone sometimes, or the video, because the only thing I really use, we don't do like bearskin photos with my phone.
Sure.
We have like photographers with that, but I do video. That's the one thing that I do on my phone.
Right.
That I wouldn't mind some updates on, but
I feel like with this phone, if you had the right lighting, you could really do some very professional photos. And I'm going to play around with it because I've got these lights sitting here that need to be used for something. So
all this equipment.
Yeah, right. I'm excited for fall and kind of holiday because now things are starting to ramp up again.
Oh, yeah.
It's still, this year has really just felt to me like trying to get back on track. Like,
Well, yeah, we just like wiped out
We
everything
did.
for 2 years and didn't do anything.
We did, and there's this part of us that I think feels like, okay, well, it's supposed to go back to business as usual, but there's another side of things where it's just like, okay, we went through a pretty horrible time, and trying to recover from that and get back to life as usual is difficult. So
well, yeah, I mean, it is so different.
yeah, it
Like,
is.
everyone is completely living differently, and
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting my next COVID booster. Whenever I talked to the people when I got my monkeypox thing, and they said that I can get it. So because I wasn't sure if I needed to wait.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can't get all these things. So, but they said, yeah, you can get it all and get the flu if you want to get the flu thing too. I was like, oh, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. When I go into the doctor, I've got a bunch of things that I have to get, so I'm prepared. As
I
much
know.
as I
I
can
tried
be.
to spread it out. I was like, all the COVID things were in this arm. All my other things are in this arm.
Right.
Spread it out a little bit.
Let's see.
See which arm falls off first.
Yeah. All right. Oh, what do
Getting
we have
The
here?
5G. Oh, okay.
yes.
Block.
It's time for another beer.
Oktoberfest.
Blocktoberfest.
Marzenlager.
Is that from Block 15?
Block 15? Yes. That's another local one, y'all.
Yep.
Oh, move this.
I know. We've got to move
Movies.
the open beers. So what we're doing here is we're having our samples. So we've got a bunch of open beers that we're kind of...
Excuse me.
We're going to have to figure that out eventually. But, you know,
Oh, I can scan it.
yes.
God, dang.
These are the things
love
that you
that.
do for podcasting.
Excuse me.
We will
Drink
suffer
lots of beer.
through these beers.
All right, so this one is from Block 15 Brewing in
Yes.
Corvallis.
Nice. Corvallis, Oregon.
So it's still Oregon, but
Yep.
ooh, it's out a little bit further.
Okay.
I'll serve you first.
Thank
sir.
you. Blocktoberfest. I like fest beers. They're usually pretty good.
Well, they have the traditional sort of checkered label on here with a
Yep.
a stein of beer. I was like, that one looks. I'm a sucker for a good label, so I'm like, yep.
The beer can be not so good if
I'm
there's a
like-
cool label.
I'm like,
Yep.
that one looks fun. Well,
Yep.
and I asked a couple of people though that were working at the bottle shop. I'm like, which ones do you like from the Oktoberfest stuff? So, our unfiltered Bavarian style Marzenlager, brewed with specialty German malts and hops, delicate hopping with noble varieties, imparts subtle floral and spicy hop aromas. Okay, I don't smell much yet. While Pilsner and honey malts contribute a blend of biscuity, toasty, and nutty flavors.
So there we go. Blocktoberfest.
Biscuity.
Yes. Malty. Smooth? Let's see. Yeah. Light. Clean. Hoppy? I don't know. Not really.
I don't get any hoppy. This one is very light.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Like there's not much flavor to it.
yeah, there's not a whole lot going
like-
on. Yeah, it's
Unless
kind
my
of.
taste buds are done by now. But
I know. Have we destroyed our taste buds
I'm like,
at this point?
this one really doesn't have much for spice or clove or any
Yeah.
of that stuff. So the light and clean and smooth.
Right. Well. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could drink a lot of this because it does taste sort of pilsnery, I guess.
It does. It's very, very easy to drink for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. It's funny. You always make that sound when you're like.
Yeah. when I'm not.
That's like your tasting sound.
Yeah, my tasting sound. That's my. I'm not so sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta like. Do they? They don't do that with beer though. You know, like when you're tasting wine, you like slurp it to get the air in there, but you don't do that with beer because it's
Yeah.
ferment. It's like bubbly. So
One of these episodes will have a professional beer taster who
Yes.
can walk us through, show us what we should be doing, how it's really done.
yeah, I know. I always try to like swirl it around my entire tongue because all the different sweet, salty, whatever.
Yeah.
All the different taste buds. I try to do that, but
It never makes any difference for me. I feel like it's I don't know.
after however many we've had, it's like whatever.
Yeah, we should probably be doing like palate cleansers as well, but we're
Well, this one's the palate cleanser.
there we go. It is. You're right.
This is like this is an okay.
Yeah.
An okay one.
I would. Yeah.
I would
say
drink it
it's-
again,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't go, like
it's fine.
specifically go for that one.
Right. Yep.
It's like when they're out of the beer you want,
Yes.
and they're like, all we have is the Blocktoberfest. Okay, that's fine.
Yep. So
Excuse me.
let's see here. Trying to see if there's anything else that's really interesting that is going on. Get so many pitches from PR companies that you would think there'd be something in here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. It's the beginning of October, so if you are still trying to figure out what you are going to do for Halloween,
Yeah.
how you're going to dress up, I first off highly recommend that you dress up for Halloween because
Sanderson sisters.
Sanderson sisters.
That's
Yes,
what I was gonna do.
yes. My wife Shauna did that one year, and it was phenomenal. I know I've got a picture in here. I've got to show you because
She's got to do it again.
it's amazing. Yeah, and she's got it. It's we always keep our costumes, but
Oh yeah.
yes, but you should definitely. We're
so
we're talking
much
about
fun.
Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus
If you
2.
don't know, I'm gonna
Please,
reach through this microphone and strangle you.
yes, yes.
Hocus Pocus 2 came out Friday the
Yep.
30th?
Yeah,
Friday. I was like Friday the 30th? Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Unfortunately, we're recording this before that.
Yes,
I haven't seen it, but I'm going to.
I've got to find this because she.
Yeah, so my plan was, so my best friend was going to come out here again, because last year we did some people from Fifth Element. I was, Corbin Dallas.
Yeah.
He was Ruby Rod, and then my other friend was Lilu Dallas.
Yep.
And this year, my best friend and another friend, we're going to do the Sanderson sisters. But my best friend had to have his Achilles tendon reattached to his heel or whatever because he tore it. So he won't be walking for a while.
Ooh.
Miss Dee Dee is going to be... So
Yep.
we'll have to see what Halloween brings.
Okay. I have a feeling this is going to try to play some horrible music, but there
I
we
have
go.
seen that. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So she
She had the wig and everything.
yeah, she definitely pulled it off, and then there's me, and looking at me as a pale, long black haired. I was like, this is okay. Yeah,
Was that...
it's all right. There was a pirate ghost.
Okay, I was like, what, that's not from that movie.
Well, here we go.
I was like, who are you supposed to be from that movie?
No, not from that movie.
I was like, who are you supposed to be from Hocus Pocus?
No, we generally don't do a ton of.
You don't do the couples costumes?
No, we
Okay.
don't. Yeah, no, no.
Oh, wow, she's got some good
Yeah.
makeup on her cheekbones.
Yeah, she went all out for it. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that outfit was perfect.
yeah, we definitely tried to really.
I think
get into
sometimes those couples outfits are fun. Sometimes I'm like, that's just stupid.
Yeah,
Like when they're
it's-
like weird, like hot, I don't know, like condiments or something. I'm just
Right.
like, come on,
I know.
be original. Come on. You
Yeah.
can figure out something.
Right. So I have not figured out what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to figure it out this week, and I'm going to order it. And the great thing is that at Chubster, we put together a giant list of the best Halloween, big and tall Halloween costumes and ideas. So
I have already perused it a couple times.
it has been updated. Yeah.
I was like, oh, let me
updated
look
it-
at the list and see what I...
I know. Updated it for 2022. So if you're looking for costumes, then you can find some different things. There's a ton of stuff in there.
They do have some plus size Sanderson sisters
Yes,
out there, but not very plus size.
It's tricky. Yeah,
I was like plus size. Like I don't know that I would have fit in the plus size. Either any of them.
yeah. It's tricky because it's like
You gotta look at the sizing.
Always
Look at what the sizing says, because even if it says plus size, you're like, to what?
Not always. Yeah, right.
To what size are you plussing?
Right.
Just like we've always talked about, it only goes to 3x.
Exactly. So
You're like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
you really need to get in there, figure out what to be, how you're going to do it, what's going to fit you, and go from there. But there's a ton of stuff out there, and there are a lot of companies that are doing plus size Halloween costumes. So take a look, check out the article on Chubster. There's a big orange thing across the top, a banner across the
orange
top of the
thing.
page, and it says something about the best Halloween costumes with sizes to 7X. So
Ooh.
yeah, so there's a lot of good
Maybe
stuff.
I'll go back and look again.
So
Because I
definitely,
was looking specifically for that, and then
yeah,
my plans have changed, so I got to figure out.
yes,
'Cause Halloween's like my favorite holiday, so
yeah. We we're trying to figure out what everyone in the house is going to be, and so far only our youngest knows what he's going to be, baby Groot, or toddler Groot, whatever Groot is now. That is what he's going to be, and so
that's funny.
Disney Plus put out these Groot, like baby Groot short film things, and we all watched them.
That's cute.
And I said, you could be Groot. And he said, I want to be Groot. So we got to give him a Groot. Okay. So I was telling my family we could all be like different Guardians of the Galaxy.
That'd be cool.
I told my daughter that she could be Rocket Raccoon, and she didn't like that idea so much.
I don't. Yeah.
I thought it'd be great though. I could see it.
Was she gonna be Gamora? Was it Gamora?
Gamora.
Yeah. I was like, not Gamora.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever they want to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, they could all be like baby whatever.
Yeah. There's.
Funny.
I think that if I can find it, which now I'm gonna look. If we're gonna go for the Guardians of the Galaxy theme, I'm gonna be Taserface. So, I'll show you.
Is that the one that Taserface?
Taserface.
The one with the whistle? Oh.
Yeah, Taserface. So he was like a minor character.
Okay, I was like, I remember the name, but I was like, wait, who is that?
Yeah, it's actually the dude from This Is Us. The bald guy from This Is Us, Chris something.
Weird.
Chris Sullivan.
I was like,
yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, so Taserface. Maybe that's going to be. Maybe that'll be my costume.
Big maybe.
I'll think on it. And while we think on it, we'll try another Oktoberfest. It's Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. One thing that is missing from our beers is we don't have any pumpkin beer.
Yeah, I didn't want to do. I wanted to do the Oktoberfest German style stuff. I saw a couple pumpkins and I was like,
yeah, I guess that would be more of a fall beer tasting thing or holiday. Yeah, so
that's why I said
save that.
I was like, Germans, like Oktoberfest, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're totally different styles of beer.
It's true. Like, That's true. Yeah, we are a little late on our Oktoberfest beer, but
I love them.
It's really kind of how we roll. We just do it when we can work it in. So here we are. So, you're getting an extra long episode of us drinking these beers. So
this one was Samuel Adams Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Boop. I love this barcode scanner. This is saving my life.
Very handy. Very, very handy. So, yeah, I'm excited for a couple photo and video shoots for Chubster that are going to come up this fall and for holiday. Got some cool stuff that's going to be out in the next month or so that
nice.
I think would be pretty neat. Trying to put together a couple other shoots and a couple other kind of behind the scenes video things that I think people really dig. So, I think
we might work together on something.
Yeah, we've talked about a cool thing. So
figure out what we're going to do for our holiday shoot. We're kind of like struggling a bit this year.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to just figure out what you know.
Well, you gotta learn from past photo shoots what went well, what people responded to, and we're definitely got to stick with the outside photo shoots. Not much studio stuff anymore.
Right.
All right, so Samuel Adams Oktoberfest Marzen style.
I'm still a sucker for a Samuel Adams. I think
Excuse me.
I definitely dig a Sam Adams. So
all right, dark copper, reddish brown color, 1810. Oh boy.
Yes.
Munich celebrated the Crown Prince's wedding with a special beer and 16-day party. Our version of this classic style blends rich malts for a hearty, smooth flavor with notes of caramel, creating a brew that's perfect for the season or whatever you're celebrating.
There we go. So it's
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
This one, this is another. Doesn't have a lot of
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had this before. I saw my last rating was about a 2.5, and I would say I would still give it a 2.5.
Okay.
So,
It's in the style of some of these other ones, but
it is. It's fine. I like regular Samuel Adams Boston Lager a lot better than this. Yes. So, yes.
Smooth, malty, sweet, light, full. I don't know about full. What is full?
Full. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Like I feel full afterwards.
like a lot to it. Like I don't know. Like drinking a milkshake. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell. So I do have something that I can share on this episode of the podcast that we won't be sharing on Chubster for a couple weeks. So
you made it this far in, you get a little
yes,
a sweet nugget.
yes. So if you've made it this long and you've made it through and you've listened to this many beer tastings, then you get this. The Chubster. So we have a newsletter that may or may not come out very often, but that's about to change because going into the holidays, we have a bunch of exclusive discounts and deals on different clothing and other products from a lot of different brands that you'll be able to take advantage of through the holidays. So if you're looking to save a little money or get some cool things for the holidays for yourself or another bigger person in your life, then we'll have some cool stuff for you. Some codes that at least at first you will only be able to get through the newsletter. So subscribe to the newsletter by going to chubster.com and the thing will pop up and you can subscribe. I believe there's a newsletter link as well.
Nice.
I better check that just to be sure.
I'm like,
yeah. But yeah, you get our newsletter. There's also a deals section in the Chubster shop, and that will start to be updated with not just exclusive deals, but a lot of companies send out different sales and deals and promotions they're doing, and so we're putting all that stuff in there. So as you're going into the holidays and you're looking for different gifts, or you're just trying to level up your wardrobe or get a new bed or who even knows. There are so many things.
There's lots of things.
There are a couple other products that are going to be added that are not clothing, exclusively, that are going to be pretty cool that I think are neat. It's some companies that are doing some things with for bigger people that you just don't see that often. So keep an eye out, and I'm sure in the next few weeks we'll be talking about that on the podcast.
Nice.
So there we go.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Subscribe to the newsletters. They are a good option to find out deals and stuff, especially coming up.
Yes.
Go through, make sure you're signed up for the bearskin one. There's going to be lots of holiday stuff coming, and make sure you're signed up for the Chubster one.
You've got a lot of good stuff in the bearskin newsletter. I really like.
I try to.
Yeah.
I try to not bombard people with too much crap, because I am the same way with new stuff. I'm like,
right.
What? Every day I get 2 emails from you?
Oh yeah, and it drives you crazy.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh.
Okay. All right. It feels like
I don't know how many more we can do.
I know. Let's see. Oh, we gotta do this.
Okay. All right.
This looks glorious. Here we go. Then.
Was this? Oh yeah, this was one of mine. I was
Yes.
like, was this one of mine?
It's one of yours.
Yeah. Another one of the. It has a cool label. It
Yes.
looks authentic.
And the name of the brewery is Tucker.
And I was like, is that a T or an
Tucker.
F or a? I have no idea.
Tucker Fest beer.
Tucker.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the thing. Scan that. Yep, it is a T.
All right.
It's another fest beer.
Yeah.
Doesn't say much about it, but it's got that weird traditional checkered flag looking thing on there. But this is green. Fest beer. Oh boy. Eyes.
Yep. Let's see.
What do I have the logo?
Os Bayern, which Bayern I've seen many times, but I have no idea what it means. So let's consult.
Excuse me.
Technology. Bayern. means it's a soccer team. Well, that doesn't help us. What does Bayern mean? It's the state of Bavaria. Bayern.
Oh, okay.
So let's see.
Authentic Bavarian special lager, a refined, full-bodied golden fest beer with a naturally balanced finish.
So maybe Aus means like from.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So let's see. So out.
AUS.
Out
of Bavaria.
There we go. From Bavaria.
I don't
All right,
know.
there we go.
It's brewed in accordance with the Bavarian purity law. Ooh, what? I know they have very strict rules about what styles of beer can be brewed.
Which is one of the few German words that I really remember, which is Reinheitsgebot. That's the German purity law.
Oh, I was like, what is that? I don't know what that was.
Reinheitsgebot.
Yeah, so, there's not a lot to say about this one. I haven't tried it yet.
All right.
Microbrewery.
So let's see here.
It's a very light golden color. It's a 6%. Oh, actually, this one's kind of good.
Yeah.
It is the more traditional style.
This definitely tastes like something that you would drink when you were in a large group of people out somewhere. It feels like a fest beer to me. Mm-hmm. This is like,
yeah. If you go to a German brewery, you get a lighter. The fest beers are always, I think, lighter.
This is like an event beer. Mm-hmm. Yes,
that was good. I like it though.
Me too. I like this a lot. Tucher.
I don't think
that's not how you say it.
Tucher. I don't know. Tucher.
Let's see.
Tucher bro. Weiss beer.
Let's see. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Bern, Germany. We'll have pictures of all the beers.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. You're gonna Tucher.
Tucher.
I know, I'm like, Tucker.
There we go.
Thank you, Google.
Yes. Thank you, whatever that was.
whoever that was.
Yep. So we will definitely we'll have someone who knows how to pronounce all of these on the
just have to have them sitting in the corner to say all the German things.
Right. We'll stop talking and that.
Yep. The beers are kicking in now.
Yep, we've gotten to that point in the show where we were at about an hour and 15 minutes, and that's about when it all started to unravel. Well, yeah.
I was trying to look this up.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, this is good. It's good. It has definitely been way too long since we have been able to do a show together. So it's
cheers.
Good to be back. Cheers.
Cheers and cheers and cheers.
Mm-hmm. I do think that we should close out the show with one more beer.
Oh boy.
I think
there's so many to drink here.
We've had so many Oktoberfest themed beers, German beers, that the's one more that I think we need to break into.
Let me scan it.
And
turn.
There we go.
Okay.
And now we're going to end the show with Old German premium lager.
Oh boy.
Which is a huge can of Old German beer from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh Brewing Company.
So this is not
it's not German.
It's not German. It's not Oktoberfest.
It's probably not even old. I honestly don't know.
It might be an old.
We'll have to look it up and see. I'm curious. Maybe it is.
With premium taste as a great value, Old German is perfect for sharing.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Kick back and relax at your next get-together.
Yep.
With the crisp, refreshing lager.
There we go.
Old German.
Old German. Yep. I like it. It's great.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Let's see. We have not gotten our...
Oh.
Yes, the selfie camera on the iPhone 14 is great as well, so...
The lighting is horrible. Okay.
It is.
I was like, that lighting
that's bad.
is horrible.
That's bad.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, good enough. There we go.
So if you haven't had an Old German, maybe you should.
Then you're missing out.
You're missing out. Go find an Old German.
Find yourself an Old German.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. This is how you know it's about time for the show to end.
Start making really bad jokes.
Yep. That's right. All right. Let me see.
Trying to find out more about this.
Yeah. Old German beer. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? So, Old German beer. Who makes it? We already know. How old is Old German?
It's only talking about the Pittsburgh Brewing Company from 1861.
Here's what Google tells me.
Okay.
Little Herman the German grew up watching his Opa and Omi
Is this about the beer?
brew beer in their small stone cottage in Hamburg, Germany. As the demand for their charming concoction grew, the hobby transformed into a business. The family made a promise to never let money or pride spoil the crisp taste of their easy drinking lager. Herman the German kept that promise when he took over the family business, and he continues to share the family's original recipe with the world at an honest price. Now, are we sure this is Old German? Because I guess it is.
I've heard Herman the German before.
I've never heard that. That's interesting. I was hoping to find something that was like Old German beer history, but I don't know. It was probably created in 1982 or something. Let's see. History. Old German. Oh, okay. It's old. It's official.
It's like BCAD kind of.
Like, well, it's...
No?
Let's see. No, it's a U.S. beer, so...
Because Herman the German is old.
Let's see. It looks like Old German.
Because you just put Old German in there. Like
Old German, yes. Old German looks like local brewing stopped in 1974, so mid-1800s, maybe. Okay, let's see. Opened in 1852.
Wait, who is this by?
Old German. Okay, 1890. 1901. So it's at least 100 years old. So for the United States, that's relatively old. So there we go. Old German. I was hoping so. So, you know.
We'll close it out on Old German.
So happy Oktoberfest to all of you who have made it this far. You deserve a beer for making it this far. And we will be back.
What's this one? Hot off the Pretz.
Hot off the Pretz was
really good.
It was the high point.
I mean, it was the start.
It was. But it was just like, I feel like had you put that anywhere in the the rotation, had we had that as our seventh beer, then it still would have been the best. So yeah,
Not a lot left, but
there we go.
a little warmer, but
that's all right. Probably still good. I feel like German beer can be a little warmer, and that's okay.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Bruce, for hosting our Oktoberfest.
Thank you, Jody.
challenge.
This was good. We're definitely going to have to do this again.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
And thanks everyone for coming along on this journey. I hope you learned something about some Oktoberfest beers, something to try, maybe something not to try.
Yes. So we'll do this all again next week with probably less beer.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll do pumpkin.
We'll do the fall beer tasting.
Fall beers.
There we go.
With no Oktoberfest.
All
That
right.
might be hard. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.